Alright everybody, happy Friday, welcome back to the channel and another video. So I think, based upon the title and definitely the thumbnail, you guys know what this one is about. Because it's kind of a hot topic right now, so let's talk about it. Alright, cheers to Friday. Don't worry, I'm not driving, I'm home, it's Friday, and I just wanted a beer, so it's good shit. Alright, so, as of yesterday, I wanted to jump on here, because everyone seems to be up in arms, for good reason, on the new Shelby GT350 by Shelby American. Not by Ford, it's done by Shelby American. So everyone's all up in arms about it. For one, because how it became to be a Shelby, what it started as, the price, and everything that it includes. Alright, so I've never owned a GT350, the S550 version of one, or just any GT350 for that matter. But I've driven one, but I've never owned one. They're fantastic cars. So this new GT350 that was just released obviously yesterday from Shelby American is based off the S650 Coyote platform. So you get a 5.0 Coyote supercharged with what looks like, and if you compare the two, you can go on BMR's website, their Sport Tune suspension is BMR suspension. That's their Sport Tune suspension. So you see all their press photos of the car. It's not a bad looking car, but it's very similar to what the Super Snake looks like. Almost identical, almost. So in regards to their suspension, if you look closely to this picture right here, they forgot to tighten down the bolts to their Sport Tune suspension. Someone had one job to make sure everything was looking good before they did the picture and edited it and posted it. They didn't tighten down those bolts. I guess it really doesn't matter because the mass majority of the people that are going to buy that car, it's not the same demographic of the people who bought the 16 through 20 Shelby GT350. The demographic for the people that are going to spend $110,000 on a Shelby GT350 based upon the GT, the 5.0 Coyote platform, the majority of them won't even track the car. That's just the honest to God truth. The same with the people who buy those Super Snakes. They don't drag race those cars. They take them, they throw them in the garage, they throw a car cover over it, they'll take it out for cars and coffee, show it off, which there's nothing wrong with that. So my point is, I guess it honestly doesn't matter if the suspension is tightened down or not. They're not going to see the track, most of the people. But anyway, I just got a kick out of that the bolts weren't even tightened. But the car, like I said, it's a different demographic. The people who own currently this 16 through 20 Shelby GT350s aren't going to sell their cars and go off and go buy a 2025 S650 Shelby GT350. And a lot of it is because how it started. The Shelby GT350 is the Voodoo, the 5.2 high revving engine, naturally aspirated, which by the way, that was the main reason why what separated the GT350 from the GT500. The GT350 was always this naturally aspirated vehicle, track oriented, high revving, and then you got the bad boy Shelby GT500 straight line supercharged monster. Now they just released the Super Snake just a few months ago. That's 800 something horsepower with a Whipple. This is 800 something horsepower with a Whipple. So honestly, you're spending probably 40 to 50 grand more for a Super Snake with just a little bit more horsepower than the Shelby GT350. There's not really that much of a difference between the two. They're the same, almost identical car based upon the same platform. So Shelby picks up the Coyote platform, There's nothing special about it. I mean, this is the Gen 3, the S650 is the Gen 4. You guys get what I'm trying to explain here. You got the Coyote platform, and the GT350s, that's based upon how the car was born, is just a base of a base of a base GT350. It's like a 300A package, so it doesn't have anything special because they swap everything out anyway. But it's the same essential Coyote that I have in this base platform, opposed to the 15 or 10, I guess the 16 through 20 Shelby GT350s is the 5.2. What makes those cars unique is it's a different power plant than the average Coyote 5.0 platform. It feels different. It drives obviously way different, high revving, how it handles everything about the car is substantially different than my car here. So essentially, I think that's a lot of what people's issue is with this car, is it's based upon a Coyote. And I know the Super Snakes are the exact same way, based upon a Coyote. They had some kind of licensing agreement to where they couldn't use the S550 Shelby GT500 as the Super Snake like they did with the S197. If you had a GT500 like my previous one, 07 to 14, you could take it to Shelby American and make it a Shelby GT500 Super Snake. With the previous, the S550 GT500s, you couldn't do that. You would have to buy a Super Snake based upon the Coyote, take it to Shelby American, they throw a Whipple supercharger on it, you have a Super Snake. Not the same. It's still based upon the Coyote platform. The GT350 is the exact same thing, and I think that's why people aren't really excited about it. And to be honest, I'm one of them. I mean, like I said, I haven't owned a GT350. I've driven them. I don't plan on owning one because I'm not really a huge track person. But a lot of people are, and a lot of people who own the S550 5.2, not a fan. And I can honestly see why. Shelby American, they should. I know they couldn't because with Ford or whatever. But if they were able to purchase the 5.2 and put it in the car, maybe bump the power up a little bit. Don't throw a Whipple on it. Keep it naturally aspirated. Put the 5.2 in it. I think it would have been a lot more of a banger, in my opinion, than what they have now. Now that would people also say that's going to up the price of the car. But then, of course, you're going to get the argument by sticking a 5.2 in it, it's going to up the price. Okay, you're already spending $110,000 for a Coyote with a Whipple, with a body kit and the BMR suspension. You throw the 5.2 in it, you're gonna probably up at what, 20, 30,000 bucks? People are still gonna buy it. It's not gonna, the same amount of people, the same people that are gonna buy that car at $110,000+ are still gonna buy it with the 5.2 in it. People are spending over $300,000 for the GTD. People still buy that thing, or in the process of putting orders down to buy a $300,000 GTD. You think by slapping the 5.2 in there, increasing the price by probably $20,000, $25,000, $30,000, it's going to prevent people from buying it? No, people are still going to buy that shit. I think putting the 5.2 in it, and I don't know what transmission that they're having, if they're going to have the crappy MT82 or the Tremec. Hopefully, I don't think they're swapping out the transmission. I'm pretty sure it's the MT82. But if they swapped out for the 5.2 and put a Tremec in there, man, I think people would be accepting it a lot more than what they are right now with what they got. So let me know what you guys think. The majority of the demographic around my age group that, you know, own Gen 3s, even somebody that own the Gen 4s, Coyotes, not a fan. This car caters to the 60 to 65 and older. Because a lot of those people, like I said, that are going to buy the car are just going to stick it in the garage, or take it to Cars and Coffee and show it off. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's a different demographic than who currently own the S550 5.2 GT GT350. I'm gonna conclude and wrap this one up. I just wanted to jump on here and let you know what I think, which is a lot of what all of you guys think also as well, about the all-new Shelby GT350. Let me know what you guys think also as well. If you're not subscribed, please do me a favor, hit subscribe, drop a like, comment, and until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya. Bye.